I think that I heard that the guy who is speaking right now is the mayor of Alexandria, Virginia, but not sure. I'm going to try to get some of him for you.
All governments of the world should be involved in this. The UN should take action, and especially here in the White House. And it starts with first removing Muhammad Atta from the city embassy.
Yes.
Let's send him back home.
Woo! That is something I forgot to say in my speech, that we now have the former head of National Intelligence and Security Services for Sudan, the man who built the torture houses in Sudan, as the charge d'affaires at the Sudan Embassy in Washington, D.C. It's just unbelievable. So we need to get this out of his hands, out of the hands of Omar al-Bashir, and give the Sudanese a chance for peace and democracy and freedom.
But now are being caught to be prosecuted. Your fate will be the same. It's not too late for you. Join your brothers and fight for your country. It's been said many times in songs and other ways. بدون زمان والصون على الوطن على التراب الغالي ما له ثمن. Our ancestors have inspired us to protect the nation and its assets that are impossible or very expensive. This is not something y'all can give easily. People have given their life for this, to fight the Arab colonizers, the British colonizers, and now you've come and run this country to the ground. It's time for us to take back our country. السودان لنا لا للبشير. السودان لنا.
International Islamic flag says down, down, al-Bashir.
al-Bashir, al-Bashir. Your end is there. Al-Bashir, al-Bashir.
Bashir, al-Bashir.
Your end is here.
Your end is near, or here.
Your end is near. And take care of the people. Your role is at an end. At this point, all you can do is mitigate your damages. It's time to leave right now.
Al-Bashir must go.
Bashir must go.
Al-Bashir must go.
Al-Bashir must go.
Down, Al-Bashir.
Down, down, al-Bashir.
Down, Al-Bashir.
We have here in front of the White House people from all different parts of Sudan. I know because I know my friends who are from Nubia in the far north and from Darfur in the west. And I don't know if Ibrahim is here, but he is from the east, from Bijaland. And people from the Nuba Mountains are also protesting, and from Blue Nile State. Basically, the places where Bashir has committed genocide. So this is a countrywide event in Sudan as well, and actually around the world, that we are trying to show the world that it is time to end this evil regime. Down, down, NIF!
Al-Bashir to ICC!
al-Bashir to ICC! Thank you. Muhammad Atta to ICC. That is the man who is now just living a few miles from the White House. He is the charge d'affaires at the Sudan Embassy, which is just mind-boggling. The architect of torture houses and of Janjaweed in Sudan.
Sudan regime must go. Freedom, freedom for Sudan.
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 Freedom for Sudan.
Freedom for Sudan.
Justice for Sudan!
Justice, justice for Sudan. We want liberty for Sudan, just like the young protesters who stood in Tiananmen Square and had the sign of the Goddess of Liberty based on the Statue of Liberty of the United States. Sudan is holding up a torch of liberty. Sudan people want that flame of liberty and freedom to be lit in Sudan, not the fires of evil and destruction that Omar al-Bashir has spread around the country. Al-Bashir to ICC. Thank you all for watching this. Please talk to your officials, your members of Congress, your senators. Send a letter to the White House. Send a letter to Ambassador Bolton. Tell them that we need to change our policy on Sudan, that this is not the time to normalize relations with a government that has committed 5 genocides. I'm talking about Sudan, genocide in South Sudan, Nuba Mountains, Blue Nile State, Darfur, and Blue Nile State again, and Nuba Mountains again. This is not the kind of regime with which we should be normalizing relations. Sudan regime must go. Sudan regime must go. I wish I had my Irish drum with me, but it would get ruined in this weather anyway. In case you're from the Maryland, Virginia area and you don't know what ICC is, it's not the Inter-County Connector. It is the International Criminal Court. Bashir has been indicted as a war criminal by the International Criminal Court, the ICC, but has never yet been caught and put in prison or on trial. So that is what people are talking about right now, that they need to bring Bashir and his cohorts to the International Criminal Court. This regime needs to pay for all of the destruction and murder and sorrow and starvation and slavery that it is responsible for, not to mention its participation and support of terrorist groups all over the world. If you really want to do something in addition to getting in touch with your members of Congress, I would say tell Squire Patton Boggs, the billionaire lobbyists who are lobbying for Sudan, that they're a bunch of slime balls, that it's shameful for them to be doing this. Thank you. We have these beautiful women from Sudan who want peace and justice and freedom in their country. We will. We love you. We're with you. We're praying for you too. Thanks for watching, all you guys. Justice, justice for Omar al-Bashir. Justice, justice for Omar al-Bashir. Free, free Sudan.